Good morning, world. Today, I woke up on a little bit sour note. Well, technically, it became a sour note. Because I was uploading something on the computer, someone touched it, and now I had to start all over again. And it was almost done. Now I start to zero. But anyway, today I'm making characters out of teas around the world. So the first tea I'm doing is the England breakfast tea, which is basically black tea. And as you can see, I have no tea on my table. Well, that's because I've been drinking this a lot. It's basically regular black tea, English breakfast tea, and I really like those with sugar, so I kept that in mind, and milk and sugar. So I kept that in mind, and I was going to make her sweet, but the tea itself tastes bitter if you just drink straight. So maybe she has a bitter sweet. She looks sweet, but have a bitter attitude. Maybe I was thinking. Well, kind of not really thinking of bitter attitude, but definitely sweet. But her attitude came up bitter, but it worked. I liked it for this character. And I'm using all of the decor around the box with the X and the flowers. I really like that, so I want to incorporate that into my character too. At first, I didn't know what to do, so I just made a basic shapes of how I think I want her body to look like. And like definitely want something flowy on the bottom, squarish on top. And so, but I didn't like the first character. Just like, I mean, I like it, but I'm like, I could do better. So, the second one I really like, especially the one with no ears. I did like adding no ears, but I really like the dress on her, the flowiness and the square on top and flowiness on the bottom, which is exactly what I'm going for. And then trying it. I want to try to push it a little bit more. So, but this time adding ears. And so, but I didn't want no regular ears, so I thought maybe wing ears. And then, like, what else could be squished on top? Maybe a tank top and a jacket and pants. Pants works. Just make her hips round. But I didn't like the jacket. But I do love the ears. And instead of wing ears, maybe make her ears round too. Since I'm going with this aesthetic of round. And yeah, I think that works. But then I want to still incorporate a pattern, so maybe just on the tank top, but I don't like the sweater. So I could take that off and do a mini version of the tank top without the sweater. Keeping the pants, the I don't know what the pants was because I ran out of room. Like, oi. So maybe like bell bottom ish pants. Eh? And I'm keep trying to look at my computer to see if it's working and it's uploading, but it's taking so long. It's gonna take another day. Anyway, so trying to get these pants done. And I think I'm gonna put the flowery pattern on the bottom and an X on top. Or maybe. And I do like the ears, some cute ears, but I like the hair in the other one. So maybe just keep the ears, keep the hair, the tank top pants. But I like that, so I want to push it more. I was gonna go with the bubble here, but I don't know, that doesn't drive with me. So I'm going back to flowy here and ears and the attitude. But I think I want to incorporate more of the face of the angle eyebrows, which I love. And a smiley face, but it looks like she has like a big plump lip, which is not on purpose. I don't know how it got that way. I think because of too much extra lines. Tank top, but I want the tank top to look like the high neck tank top. So it's not really a tank top, so it's like a crop top. Yeah. So changing the tank top to a crop top, but keeping the pants, round hips. I really love it. The shoes, I don't know what to do with the shoes. I didn't really draw shoes except for the first one. So I think I'm gonna do sandals, which I think I like with like platform-ish sandals. Just rolling with it, but it works, so I like it. I don't know what to do with the patterns. Should I put the X on the bottom or X on top? And flowers on the bottom. So I decided to just go with the X on bottom. And then the flowers on top, which is not bad. It's pretty cute. But I think I want more patterns on the bottom. But I want to color it anyway. So trying out with gray skin because the colors here is gray, red, and white. So keeping with the and now I'm just noticing tan. Maybe I should add tan too. But for now, I only have these pencils out. I'll just try with just those. And so I really like this. I don't like the gray skin, so maybe with the reddish skin. I do like the reddish skin better. And the gray clothes. The pants. I don't think I want the. Yeah. But trying it again one more time. I don't like the gray here. So, all red skin in here. And grayish clothing. And I added a little bit more red to the pants by making the flowers red, which I like the most. So anyway, I needed to also concentrate on her face, like basic figs. And I don't know. From what I did, I do like the red, but I think I should hide it with the gray eyebrows. Just to show some contrast to her regular face. But I think I'll just play with it more, then hop on to, like, a little bit more. This is what I have so far for the English Gray Tea, and then hop onto the final drawing. Before finally going to the final drawing, figuring a few things out. One, I added brown to her skin, but it's supposed to be a grayish, very light grayish brown, I think. This is on the box. This is like a cream color, I guess. But I think I'm just gonna make it a grayish brown. I don't know, that's what my mind is telling me. And I think that would be better for her skin instead of putting all red on top of red with the hair. I like the brownish, grayish skin with the red hair better than the other way around with a red skin and brown hair on top. Personally. I think it looks much cute, especially since the eyebrow also gonna be red. Also, keeping the eyes gray though. But then figuring out the pose, like what should she make her look like she's doing? First, I just put her sitting down, but she looked like she's just, I don't know, posing for a camera. I didn't want that, so then I decided like make her stretch. Because while I was stretching, that's where I got that idea from. I was stretching, and then I'm like, yeah, she could be stretching. But then, what is she doing? Is she's working on an artwork? But I don't know. I wouldn't wear that if I was working on artwork. It looks cute, like she's going out. Maybe she's going elsewhere, like a club scene. But she's stretching at a club scene. That doesn't work for me. Maybe she's just taking a vertical stroll outside. But I didn't want to draw an outside scenario. So then I thought, studying. She could be a student of somewhere of kind. Maybe she's studying something. She looks like she's wearing modern day clothes, like today's clothes. So either she studying sci-fi or she's during this time. Or maybe ancient modern times. I don't make me mix it up. I don't know exactly, but that's the concept I was going. Stretching while from studying. So she has a scene and scenario, but I don't want to go too heavy on the background. So maybe I'll just do a very light wash background and concentrate her, make her more just the most saturated figure and most prominent figure in the drawing. I like that because if I just did it, her sitting, it would be a lot of empty space, and I didn't want that. Again, gotta fill up somehow. So I like that there. And I'm now rolling with it, trying to figure her out and the setting out. Just figuring it out, playing air with it until I get something. So continuing on this trend is coloring. I'm so excited. I'm really hyped. I'm really can't wait to start doing this. I wasn't planning to color her in today. Oh, and if it wasn't obvious, I'm doing on this for days. I'm recording this. But yeah, so I was just going to do it like another day, and I was thinking holding off until like Saturday. Today's Monday, and I'm recording this of April. Sorry, I'm not too sure today. I don't really keep track of time as well as I should. But anyway, it's so bright and sunny out. I decided to take in as much of the sun as possible, especially now that I have the I feel like it's called a window thingy, frame thingy from what I ordered from Amazon for an unboxing. If I put this in order, I don't know if I did. That's the thing with me. I'm just doing whatever. My videos may or may not be in order as it should be. But anyway, from one of my unboxings, I ordered something for my window because I have no curtains, so you could pretty much see almost what I'm doing. But I'm in a basement, so still. So, but since I have all this bright light and it's a bit of a warm day, I thought, why not do it now, today, shoot it. Yes, okay. So, so that's what I'm doing now. Did you see? Right here, right now, I'm doing. Okay. And the thing is, when I did it, I just jumped right into it. I didn't was thinking it until after I finished her face. And I got like so excited. I just really love how her face came out. I was so nervous, and I think it helped. Although I call it cheap, I'm glad for the cheap brushes because I could manipulate it to a fine point better than my other brush that I'm using, which is like really messed up. It used to be good, but it came messed up for reasons. Cough. But anyway, so I was really nervous about how she would be coming out of the rest of the drawing, how it will look. And also my sisters came in and interrupted in the middle of me shooting and try to fix my camera angle. So if you see something like that, that's why. But anyway, I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. Well, thank them. I mean, you know what I mean. Anyway, and I'm really happy how the hair came shiny than I was expecting. I was really happy with the hair, and I'm happy with the eyes and lips. It was like sparkling, because was able to leave enough like the details with the cheap brush. So yeah, and so going into the clothing, I was a bit nervous. And I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. The shirt wasn't so bad. It's just like a lot of gray. So I mixed some of the gray with the red for the pattern of the X because in the original drawing I was going to leave gray anyway. But I don't know. Maybe I should have done that red. But would have been too much red in the overall. Well, the only way to find out is to continue. So I did. Into the pants, which I thought was really bad and messed up, and there's nothing I could do about it. I'm like, and then just let it dry and go into the shoes and just forget about it. Maybe the patterns will help. And of course I cut and show you the final result because it was just like so much. But again, going back to the cheap fine brush, I was able to do the patterns. But like the final result was okay, not bad. The patterns does help the pants. It doesn't look as bad as I initially thought it would come out looking. And then the only question left was, should I do the background? I mean, it was just a table and chair, so like, why not? And it's better than leaving a huge empty space, just like in a huge paper. A lot of empty space around her. If I made her more close up, I wouldn't get the full figure as much, but or if I more dynamic angle, maybe I'll fill out the page, something. But I need something to fill out the page, so I did a quick background for the chair and the table. I was going to do a wash in the background too, but there was so much grays, and the red was starting to overwhelm the picture, and I didn't want to add any other color because then it will grab attention away from her and onto the background. So I just left it. Maybe you could tell me what I could have done. leave it in the comment. I will take it. Any suggestions help. Help me improve and get better. A comment, critical critiques. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But anyway, I'm really happy so far with the results. And now, should I do another one? Well, I'm going to plan to do another one anyway. I mean, I'm going to do all the teas, so let's see what happens. So the next tea character I'm making is this Morocco mint tea, which I believe is basically green tea, but mint tea. But look at this color, so pretty. Okay, maybe take the green tea out before mint tea before it gets too strong. I was originally going to go for the French tea, but decided to go with the mint, only because I want to drink something without any sugar in it. And mint is like a tea to drink without sugar. With that said, it's been a while since I drank mint tea. But it tastes good still. I mean, of course it tastes good still. I mean, it tastes as good as I remembered. I guess it's a better way to phrase that. Anyway, so taking inspiration from the box, I didn't know what to do. Since I decided to change up which tea to go with a sketch, I have no idea. I don't even know what shape I want to make it. So definitely taking the inspiration of the, I don't know what shape that is, but it looks like a bit of a circle triangle. A mix of circle and triangle. I decided to go with that one. Forgetting the square in the bottom. You know what shape I'm talking about, right? That building with the little drop bit lit looking thingy. So I went with a triangle, circle shapes. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it reminded me of a tennis girl or a volley girl or something like that. That kind of shape. But then I was like, it's too simple, too easy. So, but I'm like, just play with it a little more. I couldn't come up with anything complex, but I like the second one shape I got from it, which was like a tank top, which is super cute and pants. But I still want to incorporate the patterns of the symbols or shapes or whatever you want to call it that's on the box onto her outfit. But I didn't like the first one, so let's switch it up again with putting the plants. I really like the palm trees. Put the palm trees on her pants instead, and put the like Taj Mahal shape building silhouette on her shirt. And I like that more, and it reminded me of like a really tough girl. So then I gotta think of her ears. I can't do normal ears, so pointy ears-ish thingy. My first character was a bookworm with brown ears. She's like a really tough girl, and the first thing I think of, mechanic, riding a motorcycle, fixing cars. Yeah, that kind of character. So I really like it. Tough shape. So I was thinking, I don't know what to do, but definitely changing the top to more of a halter top. Kind of, and still showing her midriff though. And I want to play with the pants more instead of regular sweats. Maybe make it something more baggy-ish, and for some reason stylistic, but still mechanic. So I don't know. And I think I'm going to add something to her ponytail, which I think was fun, so keeping that on. I don't know, but it looks like, I don't know what it's going to be. Close. I have no idea what I'm going to do to shoes either. I was either heels or sneakers. Gotta figure that out. But for now, for her face, I gathered that, very simple face. Brown eyes. Keeping the motif of no nose, big ears. I think I'm going to make her hair braid. And then the thing of the hardest part, or the second hardest part, is coming down with color once again. I wanted her skin orange, but everything else I didn't know what to do with it. So definitely, so if her skin is orange, then I guess her outfit gotta be green. But I don't know, something off about it. I think it's mostly her hair. So when I play with it, different sketches in case I want different colors of skin. And yeah, no, definitely going with the orange skin. Orange skin, green hair. I really like the green hair on her, so definitely dark green for the hair. But outfit is still not sure, but I think I'm going to mostly keep the green after playing around with it. It's definitely going to keep with green outfit. Basically the original outfit, but switch up the light green and dark green, the tops. And it's getting cold, and the sun is going down, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to the drawing today. Mostly not, so I'll just do the art drawing on another day when it's sunny. For you, it'll probably be the same day or same video. I don't know how I'm editing this. I'm not thinking about it right now. I just want to do this drawing. I'm really excited. But I at least want to get the color and the sketch down. So I'm doing the coloring and the watercolors to get an idea of what colors or how I will mix the colors in the watercolor. So getting that quickly down in her. And then after looking at it and at least the color pencil looks like a carrot. The tip of her hair, or the thing that you put in her. I'm putting it in her hair. You didn't put it, I did. The thing I put in her hair looks like a carrot. Yeah, that's it. And I really like the pants, the pattern, the palm trees on the pants. I don't know if I make the little hole in her midriff to show her chest, or I'll just keep it as is. But you know, it's cute, so either one would work with me. I think about it when I get to the final sketch. Now I'll put more details. Definitely gotta put more details in here and stuff compared to the thing, and have to look for reference to the bicycle. I have no idea how to draw my bicycle. This is just like a slide-in temporary thing. So note to self: remember to look up reference. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and move on to something else. So, I wasn't sure I was going to do this today. Actually, I was completely 100% sure I wasn't going to do this today. Because when I woke up, the sky was so cloudy and the lighting was a lot worse than it is right now. But since it's brighter, but the sun is still plain peekaboo, but it's still brighter than earlier, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to color this today. Which is Marco T. I drew this yesterday, just because I was originally going to paint it yesterday, but I took too long. Also, I was kind of reading manga, so and it got too dark. So I'm doing it today. All right, let's get started. Let's get down to business, to complete this work. And that's my scene career. What do you think? Pretty good, right? So, I'm jumping right into it, and first thing first, that even when I was doing the sketch, but I didn't know, or I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Because it was based off of reference. And since I'm not really good at drawing motorcycles, based off of reference, and the guy and the motorcycle I choose, well, the person was shorter than my character, so I elongated my character compared to the person in reference. But I was mostly going for the bike, and the bike was pretty much, I'm guessing, was built for a short person, because when I look at it, something seems off, and I think because the bicycle, if she put her leg up, it would hurt her knee. She'll hit her knee on the bike. So I think the bicycle is a bit shorter for her. But I really like the bike because it seems easy to draw, so that's why I choose it. One of the reasons why I choose it. And because of the angle. So. And I think I should have I don't know how to figure out to do it unless I draw a lot more motorcycles. I have no idea how to fix it. So I just kept it, and I try to fix the drawing a little bit in pencil, which is another thing. I decided to do, at least in this drawing, starting in this one at least, is because the pencil, I didn't like the pencil mark underneath the watercolor painting, but when I erase it, sometimes I lose too much, so I retrace what I draw in color pencils just to give me something, or an idea of the outline of what the heck I'm doing. And it worked for the most part. And I made her hands bigger to suit her head. It's not as big as her head. I could have made it bigger, the hands bigger, and it will still fit it. But it's half as big as her head. I made her head way too big, but somehow it feels like a work. I don't know. But in the aftermath, looking at it as a finish, I don't like one of her hair. It's the one side of her hair. I think that's just a color mistake. It's not a drawing mistake, but whatever. But yeah, so just the fundamentals. But that's about it. It was just the proportion of her to the bike and proportion of her head to, I guess, her hands. And maybe her feet. Her feet is a bit small, on the small side now, looking at it overall. But anyway, again, jumping right into the coloring. Of course, I colored her skin first, but it was very hard to get a smooth undertone. It was very patchy, but as I color over it, it erased, or not really erased, but blend, I guess. And off note, not on this drawing, but the lighting, with the clouds and the sun playing peekaboo. I'm not sure how much or how well you can see what I'm doing. So I try to lift it up to show what's up until I tape it down. I couldn't lift it up, so I tried to tilt the camera over to show some parts, but then after a while I stopped, I think. And what was I talking about? Yes. Also, it was hard to figure out the shading when I make it darker, but I didn't want to look like too off. So blending two colors together to make a darker color, which worked. It still looked more prominently as the second color than the primary color, but once it dries. But it doesn't look bad. I like it. And after I finished the figure, I almost forgot the hair. I was jumping into the bike in the background, and I didn't want it to make it like too different from what I was originally coloring on her body. So, using the same colors I used to color her to do the rest of the artwork, was the background was easy to figure out, but it was just a bike. So I decided to go with the red brown, which was the same red brown on her pants pattern for most of the bike, since that's the least color I use besides orange. And I cheat a little bit by mixing the blue with black, just a little bit. But overall, I like how the bag came out. And also another side note, the camera cut off on me twice. The second time I was able to put it back on, but I colored most of the bike by then. But basically it came out good. It came out alright. It came out as shiny as I hope it would. That's what's important, I guess. It came out as I hoped. The eyes was difficult. So was the lips. I wasn't sure I would get the lips as I would like, but I wanted her to smile. I didn't want to have her stern face. She kind of almost did. But I was able to get one part of her lips at least up, like a lift, so it looked like she's smirking. In the background, I just did a quick wash, and you'll see that my camera cut off somewhere around this time. Around this for the second time of doing the background. But I remember I put a picture of the finished look, so you can see it. And it was mostly the sky, and I think the back with the mountains, I think I cut off that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But anywho, so yeah. And again, borrowing mostly from what I used. I did take some liberties. But the sky I used a second, and although it doesn't look like I used any of those colors in her body, I did. But as a secondary color to make the colors darker.
from the primary colors, if that makes any sense. But yeah, but overall I really like it and I enjoyed how it came out. Especially her in the bike, which was most important to me, although fundamental drawing looks a bit off, but it still works, if that makes any sense. So yeah, thank you for watching. Gabby out.